Well, Sharyn and Max, conditions have cooled down beautifully here tonight for the big match with the Heat and Strikers. The Heat, of course, batting first. You can catch all the action right here on 7 after the news.
Oh, go the Heat. They so deserve to be in that grand final. Thank you very much, Webby. Well, time now for a check on the markets with Angela Cox. And Ange, the Australian share market started the week strongly.
Yes, 9 of our 11 sectors finished in the green. The ASX 200 closed 55 points higher. Tech and financial stocks jumped, so did the major banks. A tougher day for commodity stocks. Lithium shares were down across the board, but Liontown Resources really tanked. One Aussie dollar is buying just under 66 US cents. Iron ore prices slid. And China remained Australia's biggest customer for exports last financial year, up 13%, followed by Japan, South Korea, USA and India. Together, they take 63% of our exports.
Thanks, Ange. Some famous Aussie fathers have joined a campaign demanding better paid parental leave for new dads.
They say taking the financial heat off families would make it easier for men to be more involved in their youngsters' lives from the very beginning.
He's a familiar face to many kids, but Simon Price's most important role is being a father to his own.
It's ever-changing. You think you got it sorted, but you don't. It changes again.
He's banding together with other Wiggles and David McCormack, the voice of this very well-known dad.
You're the best dad in the world!
Really?
Yeah!
Calling for more support for all dads.
It's a problem in the sense that we haven't actually done enough in this space.
The Dads Alliance wants 12 weeks paid parental leave for fathers, allowing men to be more present and active in their kids' lives during the important early years.
It's deliberately designed to make sure that they participate.
They'd like to see an overhaul of childcare too, not exceeding $10 a day.
High quality early education and care for our children doesn't exist at the moment. We need that.
Within the early learning sector, less than 3% of workers are men. Advocates say the importance of male educators shouldn't be underestimated when it comes to a child's development.
Male educators sometimes bring a slightly different way of interacting with children, allowing that rough and tumble play that young children, thrive on.
The caring patterns that are set in the first year of a child's life persist over the course of their life.
Angelique Opie, 7 News.
Now let's take a look at what's on Sunrise tomorrow.
Thanks, guys. Tomorrow on Sunrise, Queensland's weight loss drug war. The new challenger entering the market, promising the most effective results.
And Beat the Bowser in 2024, the new way to find the cheapest petrol near you. See you in the morning.
The growing trend of bulk buying, how families are banding together to cut costs.
And the cooler change has arrived. I'll have the forecast and the latest on the cyclone threat coming up next.
The biggest worry for many Australians right now is having enough food to feed their families. Grocery bills are tipped to rise again this year, but buying in bulk can save you thousands.
For many families, the grocery bill is biting into the budget more and more. But there is a way buying big can save thousands.
We can save sort of anywhere between 10 and 30%, I think, with a lot of them, which is great.
Mums Rachel Blythe and Simone Evans take it in turns to bulk buy food online every fortnight, then divide it up between their families.
Majority of that sort of aisle in the supermarket that's filled with the school snacks you can buy and save money on.
It's a growing trend sparked by the cost of living crisis. On average, Aussie families spend almost $10,000 a year on groceries, and food prices are tipped to rise again in 2024 by around 1.5%.
Shoppers can save up to 10 to 50%, which, in real terms equates to hundreds to thousands of dollars a year.
The most popular groceries to buy in bulk are lunchbox fillers, including muesli bars, rice cakes and chips, along with coffee, almond milk and sports drinks, and household essentials like dishwasher tablets. There should be more transparency on fair prices for food this year. The two major supermarkets are on notice as the watchdog investigates allegations of price gouging, and there's a separate review underway into the Grocery Code of Conduct. Apps like Frugal and Wiselist can make that easier by allowing shoppers to compare prices across thousands of stores instantly. Christy Mayer, 7 News.
Weather time now, Tony. Extreme weather in the north and the south of the state at the moment.
Yes, Max, while we're watching the Coral Sea for Cyclone Kirrily to develop, severe heat and storms have been affecting the southeast, but the cooler change has arrived. It brought some cloud late this afternoon and thick haze. Brisbane barely visible from Mount Cootha here. A few storms inland this afternoon. The radar's picking up large hail in those cells, currently moving north towards Somerset Dam. Warnings have just been issued. Checking the numbers, it was a disgusting old night. Then the heat and humidity continued to build even further today. Brisbane's minimum of 25 degrees. It's just around on the map there. Felt more like 30 all night, a top of 36. Well, that felt more like 41 degrees at times. Zooming out, and a low in the Coral Sea is steadily developing, but still well below cyclone strength this evening. Lots of rugged looking cloud out there at the moment. It is expected to be named Cyclone Kirrily tomorrow, then intensify while approaching the Queensland coast, with landfall likely on Thursday afternoon or evening, most likely as a severe Category 3 system. Now, the current track is near or south of Townsville, with an uncertainty area running from Innisfail down towards Airlie Beach. A cyclone watch has now been issued from Cairns down towards St Lawrence, which means the impacts could be felt in this area within 48 hours. Onto the capital city forecast. A hot one in Adelaide tomorrow, up to 41 degrees. Melbourne, more comfortable on 29. Back to Queensland, severe to extreme heatwave conditions should persist over western parts of the state over the next 3 days. It does start to ease a little bit near the coast. For northern Queensland, hot and humid, tops of 35 degrees for Cairns and Townsville, 33 in Mackay. Heading south, some light passing showers for the coast and ranges south of Bundaberg. Cooler on the coast, but the heat remains inland, 44 degrees in Longreach. In the southeast, staying muggy behind that cooler change tonight, then mostly cloudy and much more comfortable tomorrow. Maybe a light shower possible here and there. Have a look at the change in temperatures here. Tops of 29 degrees along the bay side, similar inland. Bodie, southeast winds 15 to 20 knots on the bay, seas to 1.5 metres. So in Brisbane, cloudy skies for your Tuesday. A slim chance of a shower. Won't last long if you get a drop. 24 up to 29 degrees. That will be a nice change. Looking ahead, it's the same pattern across the southeast in coming days, gradually heating up into Wednesday and Thursday. Then we could start to see some precipitation off the tail end of Kirrily after landfall. A possible shower Friday, storms Saturday, maybe some rain lingering into Sunday. Sharyn and Max, a busy few days right across Queensland.
Thanks, Tony. That's all from us this Monday. Thanks for your company.
Updates throughout the evening, but for now, from all the team, good night.
Good night.